This past weekend, I went to the beach with my dad, and while there, I saw Kong Skull Island. This is the first time since Peter Jackson's King Kong back in 2005 that Kong has been on the big screen. The setting is one of the more unique aspects of this film compared to the other Kong movies. Instead of taking place in the 30s, this takes place right after the Vietnam War. And John Goodman's character leads this team of scientists and military men to the island of Skull Island. The excuse to visit the island is to map out one of the last uncharted places on the Earth. But John Goodman's character does have the ulterior motive of trying to find proof that monsters exist. And after their fleet of helicopters is attacked by Kong himself, Samuel L. Jackson's character wants to exact revenge. And if you've noticed, one of the posters for Kong Skull Island looks to be in the style of Apocalypse Now. And there's a reason for that, not just because it takes place after the Vietnam War. You can definitely tell they're using the fact that Samuel L. Jackson has been in this war for so long that he doesn't really know what else to do. So when he sees Kong, it's a new target. Other characters include Tom Hiddleston, who plays a tracker, and he's there to help them get off the island. There's Brie Larson, who is this journalist that came along to take photographs of everything. And of course, there's John C. Reilly, who was this World War II pilot that crash-landed on the island back in World War II. And John C. Reilly definitely is one of the better parts of the movie. He adds a lot of levity to what is a big, dumb monster movie, and the movie sort of knows that it is. There are a lot of moments in the movie that I thought were, extremely violent how some of the people died. There's also a big variety of monsters that are on the island. There's, these big water buffalo, a lot of big insects, and the fights that Kong has are enjoyable to watch. I'd really only recommend this if you like big, dumb monster movies, which I do, so I did like it. The really unfortunate thing is that I didn't see it in a really good theater. It was this very small strip mall theater, and there was only really 2 big columns of seats with maybe 5 seats on each row, and the exit was behind the seats, so light kept coming in every time somebody was leaving the theater. And I don't know if this is how it always is at that theater, but the image didn't fit to the entire screen. I'm not talking about a little bit, I'm talking about 3 to 5 feet of a border. And that combined with the small size and the light constantly coming in took me out of the movie a lot. So I'm kinda glad I procrastinated on this review, because if I recorded a review directly after that, I would have been a lot harsher on it. Also, I didn't stay until the end credits because I didn't want to be in that theater. But I do know there's a thing going on with this movie universe, so we'll see what happens with that. So if you've seen Kong Skull Island, tell me down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, by now we're getting a bit used to winter. We're like soldiers in the middle of a campaign, growing hardened to discomfort and better able to take